Yeah, chakra is one of my favorite systems. Working around chakras is like working on the foundation of the body. As I always say, working on the physics of the body. Uh, but chakras are not spinning wheels of colors. Let me break that myth today. We have heard, we have watched a lot of stuff wherein people just keep talking about chakras being spinning wheels of color. Chakras are like states of consciousness. They regulate your nervous system. They are the foundation of the nervous system. And chakra balancing, so-called balancing, the whole chakra uh, you know alignment is not only about crystals, affirmations, colors. If your nervous system is not regulated, if you're not feeling safe within, no matter how much work you do on your affirmations, they're not going to work on you. So it's very important that we come in a place of coherence first. First, we see where are we stuck, what's not working for us, and then we do the work later. So, chakras are not something that you need to fix. They are the states of consciousness in this. It's how your nervous system is responding to various issues. How are you experiencing life right now? This is the amalgamation. These are the cross points of the meridians of the nerves where you tend to hold your memories, your emotions, things which you have not been able to process. So it's very important that we look at our emotions, we look at how are we feeling right now, and we understand where could they be lying and how can we go back and balance them. To give you an example, the pause between two breaths is a regulator. Even if we take a deeper breath and we move into that particular energy center or the chakra placement wherever it is, we do that, we are healing. We are shifting somewhere in that consciousness. It's that simple to work on your chakras. Chakras are very dynamic in nature. There is a coherence that happens, but again they're very dynamic in nature. You may feel chakras giving, even when we do testing on chakras, there is a questionnaire, or when we scan chakras, we see at times we see they're very dynamic in nature. So there is no balance state per se. Balance state means right from your Mooladhara to your crown. The energy is moving beautifully without any entanglement, without any restriction. But for the energy to move like that, you need to really work on yourself. Our yogis could do it. That is why they could experience bliss. They could experience the Kundalini awakening is that experience only. But it's a very slow process, and it's not only about each energy center being in a particular frequency. It's also the coherence between other energy centers. How are you doing? So as long as you continue to work on them, and you keep finding that peace within, you keep looking for those answers within, you will start feeling better. But I do not believe in a perfect state of balance, to say. To have perfectly aligned chakras is also a desire, and desire again blocks our energies. So it's work, it's a process. We must surrender to the process and keep working on ourselves. And it's very naturally aligned. How a child, how a fetus body gets formed, and a child, the full child body gets formed. It's a very natural process. Similarly, chakras are something you're born with. Chakras are something, the balancing and imbalancing happens. It's a very natural process. So if we are more aligned to our life, if we are eating well, if we are meditating, if we are in a state of peace, if we acknowledge self-compassion, and if we have movement in our body, they start coming in a place of balance. Not everybody has to go and get the chakra balancing done, but unfortunately, in modern world, the life has become such that we have to go and get our chakras balanced. To give you an example, earlier when people would go and offer Jal to Surya, they would stand barefoot and they will offer jal, and they will and if you look at our movies, they are shown that the sages would stand in the river and offer jal. So they were balancing, like they were standing on, they were still touching the ground. So root center was getting balanced. They were offering jal to Surya, so solar plexus was getting balanced. They were standing in water, so sacral was getting balanced. So there are small practices which bring them into a place of equanimity. But over a period of time, we have stopped doing those practices. So chakra balancing is a very natural state. हमको पहले इस पे काम नहीं करना पड़ता था, वो हमारी नेचुरल स्टेट ऑफ बीइंग थी. As I said, chakras are states of consciousness. So how are we working on our consciousness would reflect how our energies are in the body. Just to give you a hack to balance your chakras, अगर हम सूर्य को जल देना शुरू करें हर रोज, तो जब हम सूर्य को जल देते हैं, we are standing barefoot on the ground and we are offering water and we are standing in front of the sun. तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम नीचे के 3 सेंटर्स को बैलेंस कर रहे हैं, और वो सबसे टफ सेंटर्स हैं बैलेंस करने के लिए. हम मूलाधार बैलेंस कर रहे हैं, हम जमीन पे नंगे पांव खड़े हैं. वी आर बैलेंसिंग आवर sacral, वी आर ऑफरिंग वाटर. दैट्स द वाटर, द एलिमेंट इज वाटर फॉर दैट सेंटर. And since we are standing in front of the sun and we are taking sunlight, we are balancing our solar plexus. So, and I'm telling you, 80% of people have their lower 3 centers blocked. And even if we start doing these small practices on daily basis, you will start experiencing a shift in your body. अगर आप हमारे scriptures में देखिए, so every center has defined food also. Like for root center, for Mooladhara, you have to have more of proteins. For sacral, your fluids have to be more. If you are including juices and other, liquids, then your sacral does well. So similarly, each center has a food category also, which one can take. But let me tell you, everything has to work in tandem. There has to be an integrative approach. आप सिर्फ ये नहीं कह सकते कि oh, I'm eating this kind of food so my centers will get balanced. No. If you really see, people have started eating so much protein nowadays that the imbalance or the frequency is getting disturbed because of overconsumption of protein. So that is why a lot of people have their root center not in a balanced state. So chakra balancing is not about visualization. It's not only about frequency. It's not only about colors, mantras, asanas. It's a very integrative approach. And in my work, wherein I integrate a lot of modalities, and I firmly believe in it, no one modality can heal you fully. So when you're working on chakras, as I said, even when you sit down and you take your awareness to the gap between 2 breaths, your nervous system starts feeling a bit balanced. Your nervous system starts feeling a bit calmer. So you move your prana. When you do that, you move your prana. And chakra is all about the prana energy in us. So the more we operate from a place of consciousness and we use external tools to come into that space, the better we heal and the deeper we heal.